Hello, parents and family members. My name is Paul Shepard, and I'm the Director of Student Life here at UW River Falls. And I am extremely excited to have this opportunity to talk with you a little bit about student involvement here on our campus. We find from talking to our students who choose to get involved that many of them are inspired by their parents and family members, that they are the ones that encourage them to get involved and experience all that our campus has to offer. So that's why I'm particularly excited to talk with you about what we have going on for our students here at UW River Falls. There are two primary reasons why we feel it is important for students to get involved on campus. The first is that we have found, and national research has suggested, students who become involved tend to have higher grade point averages and tend to continue in college until graduation at higher rates. Secondly, students who get involved have an opportunity to develop a wide range of skills and experiences that are helpful no matter what job or career your student may have after graduation. Whether it is teamwork, leadership skills, or opportunities to work with people from a variety of backgrounds, all of these experiences help students succeed during college and after graduation. Sometimes we find that there are a couple of common barriers that prevent students from getting involved. The first is that many students come in thinking that they will hold off getting involved until they feel more settled. We feel part of getting settled on campus is getting involved. Research suggests students who put off getting involved tend to have a more difficult time getting connected. It isn't impossible, but we encourage students to take advantage of everything we have available to get them involved in something right away. A second barrier is that some students feel there may not be time to get involved. In order to explore this further, we asked the students who work in our office to tell us about their typical day. I thought maybe you'd like to see what they told us. So we just started off with a blank 24-hour calendar and asked our students to fill in the blanks. We thought a good place to start would be to look at sleep. Certainly very important for our students to get enough sleep so that they can be successful, and our professional staff thought 8 hours of sleep per night would be a great place to start. But when talking with our students, they thought 6 hours was more appropriate. So we went with them and said 6 hours. Certainly for students that want to have more than that, I would be someone who would want more than that. You could certainly adjust the schedule. You will note that there is time booked in to sleep in on Saturday and Sunday, which I'm sure is incredibly important. We thought the next logical step would be to book in some time for getting ready for the day and having meals. Eating is certainly important. For our students that live on campus, just heading over to the University Center is certainly a convenient way to be able to accomplish that task. And we thought an hour would be enough time to take care of that. For our students who are commuting, perhaps this will be a little bit more time to get ready for the day, to have a meal, but certainly this could be adjusted based on your individual situation. This is a slide that sometimes is surprising to our new students, but if students are taking 15 credits a semester, which is about average, some students will take less than that, maybe 12 credits is the minimum to be a full-time student. Some may take more than 15 credits. 18 credits is typically the maximum that students will take. So we picked 15 as just kind of a midpoint. The amount in purple there that you see that just was booked in on the schedule is the amount of time that students will spend in class. Now, certainly this does not count studying outside of class, which is a big part of the academic experience, but this is very different for our new students who might be coming from high school where they're used to spending, maybe from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. In school. That's not the case in college, and so there is some time there to be able to have some flexibility with. And part of why we're doing this is we want students to think a lot about how they're using their time and what they need to kind of factor into their day. So we didn't talk about studying yet, and so we wanted to do that next. The students in our office thought 2 hours of study time per credit hour was a good rule of thumb. Individual faculty members might have different expectations for the amount of time students are spending outside of class studying, and say certainly it's more important to follow those expectations that the faculty members have rather than this slide right here. But just for the purposes of scheduling time in, this might be a good rule of thumb. Certainly, some weeks it might be less than that, depending on what's going on. For some weeks, it might be more if there are projects or tests that are coming up. The next thing that we booked in was a campus job. Some of our students have jobs on campus, and it's important to know that many places will save jobs for new students on campus. So if you are a new student, don't think that all of the jobs were taken by students that have already been here. There are jobs specifically waiting for you to apply for, and the Career Services website is a great resource to send your students to so that they can find on-campus jobs that are available. It's also important to know that many jobs on campus do not require work study. So if your student is not receiving work study, they can still get a job on campus. The number of hours per week is certainly up to debate, and you know your students best, but we recommend that you have a conversation with them about how many hours per week you feel is appropriate for them to work, and then hopefully come to a consensus and shoot for that. If it's 10 hours a week, that's great. If it's a little more than that, I'm sure that could be worked out as well. But that's an individual conversation for you to have with your student. Finally, as just kind of a catch-all category, we booked in 30 hours a week of just doing nothing. So I don't know if that's playing video games, if that's walking around, if that's going to a movie, if that's doing anything that you might want to do that's fun. Felt like that's certainly an important part of time to book in. So we put 30 hours a week. And then finally, the space left over there is actually 15 hours a week that could be left to get involved. Now, maybe we missed something in this little experiment that you could talk through with your student. Again, we just kind of did this to demonstrate how this conversation could go. But the point that we want to leave you with is that we want to encourage students to manage their time well so that they can have some time to get involved on campus. Attending an event or attending a student organization meeting is not necessarily a huge time commitment. It might just be an hour a week. Or if you're a student leader in the student organization, maybe it's a couple hours a week or a few hours a week, certainly nothing close to 15. And so if students want to get involved, we really want to encourage that and help them to know that if they manage their time well, there certainly is enough time. To get students started with involvement opportunities, we ask them to just pick one. New students can sometimes be overwhelmed with the variety of opportunities available, and sometimes that can be another barrier to getting involved. Pick One is a website that we created that new students can visit to help them find involvement opportunities that are of interest to them. You can visit the Pick One website at go.uwrf.edu/pick1, just as it's written on the screen. We have found this has been a great way for new students to get involved without getting overwhelmed. Once students get started, we created an incentive program to encourage them to keep going. The Falcon 5 is a unique program that has brought student involvement opportunities managed by a variety of offices on campus under one umbrella. All involvement opportunities fit within one of the 5 categories you see on your screen. The categories cover topics students tell us they are interested in, such as career preparation, navigating new social situations and networks, developing good habits that contribute to well-being, making positive contributions in the community, and learning new skills. Our involvement opportunities on campus address all of these topics, and we want to encourage students to experience something in all of these areas. In addition to the 5 categories, our involvement experiences also come in a variety of levels. A Level 1 experience is introductory and requires a very small time commitment. A Level 2 experience is a little more in-depth and involved. And then Level 3 is a major leadership experience on campus. Examples of specific opportunities we have in each category and level are there on your screen. The Falcon 5 program helps students create their own unique path through student involvement by selecting different experiences to participate in. Once completed with each level, students receive prizes to award them for their efforts. Keeping track of involvement experiences is an important part of the Falcon 5 program. Falcon Sync is a web program we have that helps students remember and keep track of what they have experienced on campus. Students log into Falcon Sync using their student ID number and password and can find information about all of our involvement opportunities and create their own involvement record. Students can write in experiences they've had and answer a few questions about what they learned from the experience. At many of our events, students can swipe their UW River Falls ID card at the door, and their attendance at that event is automatically added to their involvement record. We have found this to be a great tool to help students formulate their resume, prepare for job interviews, and keep track of their Falcon 5 progress to get those prizes. If your students have any questions about how to get involved, please encourage them to visit the Involvement Center area of our University Center. It's pictured here on your screen, and as you can see, it's a warm and inviting place to hang out between classes. There's also a lot of information about how to get involved located in the Involvement Center, including staff that are available to answer any questions that your students might have. A wide variety of events and activities are available for students at UW River Falls. Just a few are listed here on the screen. At the very beginning of the fall and spring semesters, we welcome students by providing a wide variety of activities during our Week of Welcome. Homecoming and Family Weekend are two traditions that happen every fall that involve a variety of activities for alumni and for family members of our students. We offer a performing arts and lecture series known as the Wyman Series that occurs sporadically throughout the year. Also new this year, we've been able to present a TEDx UW River Falls conference that is an affiliated TED Talk style conference. We also offer the Rad Jazz Series, which is a collaboration with our music department and their jazz program, and also offer karaoke, pub trivia, a variety of concerts and other things happening on the weekends for our students. Finals Fest is another campus tradition that happens at the end of the year that involves a large touring act coming to perform usually a free concert on campus. As you can see at the bottom, we prioritize having free events for our students. It's also important to know that these events are free for parents and family members as well. So if there's something that you see that you would be interested in attending, we would certainly love to have you join us on campus. Volunteerism and service in the community is another priority for the Office of Student Life and the programs that we present. We've developed a program called Destination that provides students an opportunity to serve in the regional area, internationally, and also across the United States as part of a spring break program. This is a widely popular program and involvement opportunity on our campus and something that many students have thoroughly enjoyed. Information about these events and other volunteer opportunities are always available on Falcon Sync and the Office of Student Life website. Specifically for first-year students and for transfer students, we offer a leadership seminar series known as LEAD. LEAD typically occurs in the spring semester, and there is an application that we ask students to complete in order to ensure that they're interested in completing the program. LEAD offers students an opportunity to not only gain a variety of leadership experiences, but also talk about what being a leader means within a community and how students can discover their leadership skills and apply them to benefit the community. Perhaps one of the biggest myths of UW River Falls is that we're a suitcase campus. In fact, nothing could be further from the truth. Our survey data shows that most students living in the residence halls report being on campus most weekends in any given month. We also know that there are many commuting students that will return to campus on the weekends to participate in the activities that we have planned. Some of the most popular weekend programs that we offer include open mic nights, karaoke, bingo, and Get on the Bus. All of these programs are extremely popular and are great opportunities for students to meet other people and have fun in a supportive environment. Get on the Bus involves a trip off campus to the Twin Cities metropolitan area to participate in a variety of different activities that the city has to offer. Sometimes the activity does require some small cost, but most of the time it's an opportunity to go and experience something in the city for free. Another popular way for students to get involved on campus is to join a student organization. We have 150 student organizations on our campus, which is a lot for our size, but there's a reason why we have so many. We encourage students to start new organizations if we don't already have one that fits their interest area. The categories of student organizations we have are shown on your screen. One of our most popular categories is our academic organizations. Most majors on campus have an organization that is connected to that particular major. This is a great opportunity for students who maybe haven't selected a major to learn more about it by attending the student organization meeting. If the student has already selected that particular area as a major, then it provides that student with an opportunity for professional development experiences and to interact with faculty members who teach in that major outside of the classroom. While some of our student organizations have career preparation as a central goal, other organizations are just for fun. Sports and recreation and hobby and social organizations are available for students who are interested in those particular subjects. Again, related to career preparation, our media organizations, such as our student newspaper and student radio station, give students tangible experiences that can help them prepare for a career in the media field. Also, our performance-based organizations provide students with opportunities to express themselves either with music or with theater or with dance. Service and social action organizations provide students with opportunities to get involved, as do political organizations and religious and spiritual organizations. We also have fraternities and sororities on our campus, and while these organizations may be small in number, the students that are involved provide a lot of leadership and service to our community. For more information about student organizations, we encourage you to check out Falcon Sync for a full list of our 150 organizations and for information how to begin new organizations. Also, there's a wealth of information on the Office of Student Life website. Another great way for students to get involved on campus is to join the official student government at UW River Falls. Student Senate meets Tuesdays at 7 p.m. in the University Center and provides students with a real voice in how the university operates. Every semester, there are elected positions that are available for students, and there are also seats on a variety of committees that work with specific issues. One such committee is our Allocable Fee Appropriations Board that works collaboratively to distribute student fee money, usually totaling around $200,000, to student organizations who wish to put on activities and events that benefit students at UW River Falls. Student Senate is a great way to get involved and to see the behind the scenes of how the university operates. For more information about Student Senate, please visit their website listed on your screen. One of the best ways to stay connected with us is to like us on Facebook. We would love for you to find our page on Facebook and like us and get information in your timeline about all of the events and activities that we have available on campus. Our website also provides a wealth of information, and it can be found by searching the A to Z index at uwrf.edu. Just look up Student Life. Remember, we would love to see you at our events, so if there's something that you're interested in, We would love to see you come back to campus and participate. Finally, this is our professional staff in the Office of Student Life at UW River Falls. All of us are dedicated to helping your students get involved and make the most of their college experience. If you find that your student just isn't getting connected, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. You could email us at studentlife@uwrf.edu. Those emails go directly to me, Paul Shepard, and I'm always happy to follow up right away. Also, you can call us on the phone at 715-425-4444. That line rings to a general office area, and you can just ask for me and be happy to follow up and speak with you. Also, remember that there is a wealth of information available on our website at www.uwrf.edu/studentlife. I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for your support in helping to get your student involved on our campus. I hope to see you at some of our events, and remember, don't hesitate to reach out if we can ever be of assistance. Thank you.